everybody. I want to wisdom here. It's 2:40 in the morning here, May 25th, 2016. Today was a good day at work. Where we're at, you're looking at my blog, and that's because you need to go there. You seriously need to go there. I spent about an hour typing out some very useful information on Skylanders Battlecast for you. So, lots of questions, lots of unknown answers. That will get you started. It's pretty much everything I know, and you can save a lot of time just by skimming it. I do the bold and underlined headlines and italics, make it real easy for you to find what you're looking for. It'll save you some time over watching this video. I might come in actually and do a voiceover, just reading what I did on the blog in another video, but oneofwisdom.com, I'll have the link in the description down below. Plus, some of you probably haven't seen the blog since I tweaked it, so check that out. But needless to say, today there I was at work, super busy. FedEx man shows up and it's mail time from Skylanders. So Battlecast launch has actually been out in Australia and New Zealand since when, like the 14th or so. So they kind of got a head start on us. They do that sometimes, try to keep things, it's like when Wham Shell arrives earlier, or Fright Riders in the UK and not here, etc. So kind of throwing them a bone. Sometimes they have to wait a long time, sometimes they get things first. So that said, this is a very cool setup. This is something that could potentially fill the summertime lull, like you get Buzzwing and Thrillipede, and then you're just stuck on the fence like, what about Skylanders 6? I need to know about it. We don't have information on it. What can I do? This is one of the things you can do. I have high hopes for this. I've always been interested in like the card battle games, although I've never really played one. And this is something I'm looking forward to doing. I will say I wish this was on PC or a console. I know that would take away like the whole magic, of the augmented reality, kind of like you'll remember from the 3DS launch days, which that is very cool, but hey, I would play the game, and if it was on the PC, we would be streaming this thing like all night until I crash into the keyboard. That said, I'm going to try to run through some basics for you. If you're interested in this, it is free to play. You download it from, the App Store, Google Play, Amazon, whatever ties in with your smartphone or your tablet. It's free to play. You don't have to get any of this stuff. I've not gotten to play it yet because Apple does proprietary crud and doesn't have expanded storage, and I hate it. That's why I'm an Android person, but my tablet is Apple. My phone is an old S3 that's maxed out. The reason I don't want to put it on there, I have bigger hands. I prefer a tablet. And for 3 weeks now, you probably won't believe me, but I've had an S7 sitting on the pool table. I've been too busy to activate a new phone. That I don't make things up. When I say I'm busy, I mean it. That is proof in the pudding. And so if I get that going, I'll probably put it on there because that's easier than dealing with deleting things off of the iPad. So that said, again, that's why it would be nice, PC console, but that's just me. I get where they were going with it, the intentions of a mobile game. Plus, mainly, there's the cool, not only is it toys to life, now it's like the card comes to life type of a thing. So, that said, you can get it for free, give it a go if you're thinking, hey, I kind of like this. Or maybe your thoughts are, I don't know, I kind of liked it. I don't really even have to have it. Maybe you don't have a tablet, or you're like me and everything's maxed out. But there's that collector side of you that exists, and you think, I really want to get those cards. So, multiple dichotomies here, but this is what I would recommend you do. What we have here, this is going to be awkward to unbox too. I'll tell you why here shortly. This is kind of your bread and butter. If you're sort of on the fence, you want to give it a go. You want to see what the cards look like. You want to maybe have some cards to wreck your friends and see if it's fun. This is essentially what I have dubbed Battle Pack 1. It has Spyro, Stormblade, and Snapshot. Nice mix. We got SSA Original, really the franchise, head. Then we've got the leader of the trap team. And then coming in over here, we've got Stormblade, which is actually a very super powerful air chick from our most recent Superchargers. Then you have Battle Pack number 2. It's the same size box, similar setup, but note the character differences. This is important. Trigger Happy, Smash Hit, and Hex. What that means between these two battle packs, which are going to run you $9.99 a piece, This will have these 3 characters guaranteed to be in there. Same thing here if you want Hex. I know Daphne's a big Hex fan. We got some Warsupial Smash Hit fans. You'd want to pick this one up if you're a diehard Spyro or you're like, oh, my boy Snapshot's back. Pick this one up. If you're sort of like, you know, I'm doing all right, I'm going to pick up both of them. Do it. This is where I suggest you start. $9.99 will get you going. Now, what is included in these? You're going to get the character cards, which if that would focus, it's Spyro, Snapshot, and Stormblade. Take my word for it. There we go, yes. There are 4 types of cards. There's gear cards. This is going to be something that's sort of like going to bump your attributes, if you will. There's a relic card. Can sort of change the game. There's spell cards that can essentially be attacks, healing, things along those lines. We've covered that in the blog in an earlier post. Not sure how much time we're going to have here, but essentially you're going to have these 3 cards and then a mix of the others. Will there be other character cards? Possibly. I don't know. Currently, as best I understand it, you know, you'd have your 3 characters here. You'd have your 3 in this pack. So if you buy these, you've got these 6 Skylanders at your disposal. As I understand it right now, there are 24 characters available. I get that by going, I was on Battlecast website last night, checking things out. My hope for the future is they expand it. I'm not sure. I can't really speak on that, but that is what I understand things to be right now. Now, included, you basically have the 22 cards, again, 3 guaranteed to be your characters. You've got the deck box, the trading shield, we're going to come back to that, and then the kind of like your classic, you know, collector's poster is going to double as a starting guide. That'll sort of outline the characters. I'm wanting to get this opened up so we can take a look at it. But you're like, hey, what was that trading shield you speak of? That's where this becomes awkward to unbox. So, if I were to open this right now, which I really want to do, and pull the cards out, you could essentially come in with your phone or your tablet and you could scan this stuff. Now, a lot of the people that got this today probably don't read the notes that come with it or the press release material, and they've probably been showing you their cards, and you can go in and scan them if you're so inclined. Now, I'm not saying that to be malicious. I don't exactly know if it's a deal where if you scan it, you've taken it from that YouTube person or the review personality, whatever it may be, or if it's like, oh, hey, you know, I really wanted that card, he had it, I scanned it. I don't honestly know. That's one of the questions I have, and I have not played, so I can't tell you that. But that makes it like super awkward. I think it might be a deal where if I show it, I could use it and you could use it. Everyone could use it that watches the video. I don't know that to be true, but the trading shield is a little device that is going to actually block where the card would be red and keep it. It's mainly where if you've got your card and your buddy is like slyly trying to sneak his phone over on top of it to scan it and have it or something, you know, when they play again. I think that's the point of it, but again, I'm not 100% sure. I'll try to get verification on it. But since I don't know and you now know, I mean, hey, you know, it's one of those things. Now, the codes on like the healing elixir back in the day, I had some of that stuff stolen. That's why I got to the point where I was always covering stuff. And once that was used, it was gone. Somebody claimed my healing elixir. I never got to add it to Skylanders Spyro's universe. Which I've been missing a lot, which is another reason why I wish this was PC as an optional platform. But again, $9.99 here. If you pick these up and you're like, man, this is awesome, I love the cards, or I love the game, or best case scenario, you come in for the game or the cards, you like both of them, you want to collect them, you want to play more, build your deck, have a better time slaughtering people online. There is a single player and which is big to me, big single player. I'm old school, but of course you can go online, battle friends. This is your next step. There's actually, as I understand it right now, 3 different booster pack characters, and I say that as best I know, it's just artwork, but Pop Fizz, Jet Vac, and Eruptor. I don't have Eruptor to showcase to you. I don't think that has any bearing on the cards inside. For example, I don't know that this guarantees Jet Vac. The way I've read everything, it would just be, you know, It's just there because it looks cool, and there's 8 random cards in here. You could potentially have 8 Skylanders, 8 spell cards, 4 and 4, a perfect mix. However it might be, 2 of each. I don't know. But in these booster packs, there's a chance that you get the rare cards, the chase cards, your gold and silver variants, that sort of a thing, your chrome Spyro, right? So the way they have worded this, and again, I've got this all outlined on the blog for you, and Skylander Club forum, I threw it up there at work. There are essentially going to be gold and silver foil variants, but then there's also going to be like I think rare, common, epic, and super epic, or uncommon. Can't remember. Common, rare, epic, and ultimate, and foil versions. So I think that's going to be on the poster. We're going to try to open it up. So I'm going to actually have to like hold this over here, open it, kind of get a feel for it. But we're going to start with Battle Pack 1. I will also say this: if you think, I love this, I don't need to know anything, I don't need to play the game, I'm going all in, can I do anything more than pick up the 2 battle packs and a bunch of boosters? The answer is yes. On my post, oneweasel.com, Amazon's got it, Toys R Us, I know retailers have it too, you can actually check your local stores, but it's the, I think, Ultimate Starter Pack. It comes with both battle packs, 9 booster packs, and then like this pretty sweet looking carrying case. If you go that route, you should be home free. If you get addicted to collecting, if you're like, I've got to get foil versions of everything, you can buy those up. You can go solo boosters. You can try to ascertain them through the battle packs, but you're probably going to want to save money. On Amazon, I found what is called the Master Box, and it is a box like you'll probably see at Toys R Us and GameStop. It will have 36 booster packs. It's going to set you back like $169. I think you save basically $10 or so as if you were to buy them all individually. So that is another option. That is all I have seen so far. If you plan, again, to go for all the rare cards, the chase ones, a complete deck, that's probably the way to go. My advice, if you're timid on this, is ease into it. Pick up a battle pack, see how you like it, go back the next weekend or when you're in town or at the store, pick up a booster pack, get the feel for it, maybe then the next battle pack. Take it in stride, see if you've got anyone local you can trade with in case you get duplicates. Just make the most of it in that manner. That said, what it actually says right here, included inside Spyro, Snapshot, and Stormblade, plus 3 fixed spell cards, so that'll be interesting. But this is the packaging, and I have to say, again, it's awkward for me because I've kind of covered this on the blog, but the packaging is awesome. I love it. Whether the cards I don't like or the game I don't like, the packaging is a home run. I love the color scheme. It's going to catch people's attention. It looks inviting. The price point really isn't that bad, given what you're trying to do here. But again, to me, this is very appealing. The color palette that I love on this deck box might not be for everyone. I think they nailed it. It looks fantastic. It looks like something you're like, ooh, gotta try it. Even if you're on the fence. That said, bring the Skylander to life. You take Spyro here, you scan him in on your tablet or smartphone. He comes into the game. Become the ultimate Battlecaster. Collect Skylanders Battlecast cards, build the ultimate team, and bring them to life in epic online battles against friends and foes. So, you can play your Skylanders through augmented reality. You can build an unbeatable deck. Basically, the game will craft it for you. You can do it yourself. It's kind of tailored to you. It's sort of like Skystones, like build a deck, customize a deck, go with what we suggest, etc. Right here, you can battle your friends and other players online. The way I understand it, there is a solo mode, which again is huge for me. If solo mode wasn't here, I would be disenfranchised a bit. The way I understand it, you get to go and kind of battle on like elementally aligned planets. Think back to SSA and Giants, my 2 favorite games in the series. Beautiful stuff. You're going to go to like an undead world, battle undead characters, the way I'm looking at it. So, should be very, very cool. That's the single player side. Now, if you're like, I kind of want to battle people, but I don't really want to get all competitive. I just want to do it for fun, test out a deck or something, so then I can go wallop my brother or sister. There's a casual PvP. It'll be an online mode, casual PvP. Doesn't impact your rankings. If you're like, you know what, I just bought 17 master boxes on Amazon. I've gotten every Toys R Us starter pack. I want to be the #1 player in the world. Well, then you're going to come in and you're going to do, I guess, like the ranked PvP sort of a thing. In fact, she called it Friends List, you know, but I think it would kind of like accumulate your score. I assume there will be leaderboards, things along those lines. That's the route you'd want to go. But again, App Store, Amazon, and Google Play is where you can pick this up. I hope this does well, and I hope that they bring it to PC, because I would love that. I want nothing more than to be sitting there playing the game right now, streaming it. So that's it, Battle Pack 1. We're going to go ahead. You know, I could make it a standalone video, but that seems kind of cruel. So I guess I'll open it up. But this stuff is available now. It should be at, you know, Toys R Us, Target, Walmart. Maybe not. It's probably at Walmart, but you'll probably have to contact someone to bring it out. Unless they put it out, you know, a couple days ago, because that's what Walmart seems to do. So I've opened this bad boy up, and this is what we are looking at. So let's see. Does that slide out? Not really. Like I said, it's sort of interesting when you do things for the first time. Let's just tear it out. There we go. We got that out of our way. Something wicked this way comes, right? We'll throw that over. I kind of like this box, but I'm also in a hurry because it's 3 in the morning, so it's bittersweet. What is the holdup here, man? We must be caught on something, but I'm not sure what it is. Alright, well, hey, there we go. So, this is your deck box. It looks awesome. The good news is it looks just like this, but it's scaled down. This is literally like a deck of cards. Playing card size, regulation, whatever dimensions those are. You know what I'm talking about. Your grandma wants you to play gin rummy. This is what's in her hand. So, let's open this up, and I'm going to hold this off to the side. And there's one thing in here I want to showcase really bad. So, this is the back side of the card. Can you scan that? I don't know if you can. If you did, more power to you. This is going to be our shield, right? So the way this works, do not photograph cards without the trading shield. So I'm assuming that's just so your buddies can't jack your cards. I don't exactly know, but apparently the edges are what's going to like be scanned in, so this will in theory protect you. So this is something you want to have, and again, it's going to be present at least in the battle packs. Is it in here? I don't know. We'll have to find out. That said, this is the big deal. This, I don't think there's anything that could be scanned and used maliciously against me. Alright, so this is pretty much like the back of the box. Cards to life. Collect Skylanders Battlecast cards. Build the ultimate team. Bring them to life. Epic battles. La. We know that. Let's see here. Combine duplicate. Okay, thank you. Someone. I don't know who did this. If it's someone at Activision, at the Skylanders department, maybe the mobile team, the card designers. The biggest issue with this stuff, and this is why I quit buying the amiibo cards from Nintendo, duplicate nightmares, right? You come in, you got one villager you want, and you got 17 of another one. It's time for me to stop spending $5.99, Nintendo. You don't have anyone to trade with, you're shafted. You're just out of luck. So this is actually pretty cool. Collect duplicate cards to level up. So if we get Spyro, which you know he's guaranteed to be in this group of 22, and then I open up Jetvac and Pop Fizz booster packs, and we get 2 more Spyros, apparently we can just stack and level them. That is a godsend. I don't know how critical that will be in gameplay, but just the fact that it's not just like a worthless lump that you can't trade or need to trade is meaningful to me. I sincerely appreciate whoever came up with that, and I think everyone should express their gratitude because that is a very nice touch. Okay, this is going to finally explain this to us. Protect your cards. Do not photograph and share pictures of your cards without the trading shield. Every Battlecast card you scan is tied to your account. Use the included trading shield to protect your cards from getting scanned by someone else. So that I'm still not quite clear if that means if I take a card and I scan it and it's in my account and then I show it to you, I'm like, hey, you guys are having trouble getting Prism Break, here he is. He's actually not a character that I know of, but that would be cool. So Flashwing is. So if I've got Flashwing and I'm like, hey, check out Flashwing, guys. I want y'all to have her, and we'll go online and battle each other. I don't know if it's a deal where it says, hey, sorry, this is registered to someone, try buying something, thief. Or if it's a deal where it's like, congratulations, you've added Flashwing to your deck, and then you come in and you wreck me. I don't know. So I'll have to investigate that a little bit more. But that is that. I think that's about all we need on this side. Now, this is the big moment, folks. I've not seen this in full-scale form. Build the ultimate deck. Character card. Summon your Skylanders to cast spells and attack your foes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 16, 24. So 24, like I said. And then we've got spell cards. They're going to cast powerful spells to smite foes on the field of battle. Relic cards change how the game is played with mysterious relics. And gear cards equip gear to boost your Skylanders. Collect all 270. I know, you're freaking out, right? You're like, I've got to get the Master Box on order. Again, the best way to do this is to have local people that you can see, be it at GameStop or meet up at the Best Buy parking lot that you trust, and say, hey, I've got 7 Flashwings and I need Tree Rex. He's got 6 Tree, and you trade. That saves so much time and money for everyone. It's the best way to do it. You meet friends, you can battle them. It's the way to go. Unfortunately, where I live, it's like the Animal Crossing stuff, guess who the only guy that was buying those is? That would be me. So, that's why I haven't unboxed any. But this is what I wanted you to see right here. Hunt for the rarest cards. So there's going to be common. And if you note on the cards here, there's like the little symbol that's colored. The way I'm understanding it, common is going to be that sort of like bone white or gray. Rare will be blue. Epic is sort of a purple color. And then ultimate is gold. I assume the silver and foil or silver and gold foil cards tie in with one of these. I don't know. They could potentially be 2 additional cards. So, like I said, for you completionists, things could get crazy quickly. So be forewarned. That said, I'm not going to leave you hanging. We're going to go over all 24 characters here. So from Superchargers, we've got Air Element Stormblade, Earth Element Smash Hit, Fire Element Spitfire. Life Element Classic, we've got Stealth Elf, Magic Element Spyro, Tech Element Trigger Happy, Undead Hex. So note, I love these people. Who did this? My congratulations. Do you see what they did there? Do you see what they did there? Alphabetical by element, my friends. I love it. I love it. This is the little details that I pick up on that most people could care less about that unbox and review this stuff. Oh, that is so fabulous, and I love whoever came up with that. Thank you. So, row 2, we've got Air Element Jetvac, Earth Element Crusher. Camera's going to turn off. Camera's back on. Fire Element Hothead, Life Element Food Fight. Stoked to see Food Fight. And it's also nice to see the giants thrown back in. Not like Giant Newland or Jetvac, but the literal giants. That's a cool touch. Food Fight, one of my favorite characters. I'm stoked to see him as an actual in-game character. We've got Pop Fizz from Magic, Tech Element Jawbreaker, Undead Roller Brawl, and Riptide got in from the Water Element. Stoked about Roller Brawl. Gotta say, kind of surprised to see Jawbreaker. Coming on down here, we've got, what am I doing? Oh, that's right. Only one more row. Whirlwind and Flashwing, man, that is a tandem of powerhouse perfection, is it not? Gotta love Eruptor, particularly in a supercharged form. If you have not played Lava Lance Eruptor, you are missing out, my friends. Life Element Giant, we got Tree Rex. Ninjini is back. She's a fan favorite for sure. They have tried, it looks like, to mix in some female characters, so that's very cool on their part. Countdown, I love that guy. I feel like he's underrated. Undead Element Crypt King and Water Element Washbuckler. Now let's do some analyzing here, shall we? So we got Supercharger, Giant Newlander, or Core, And then sort of a classic SSA throwback. We got Giant Newlander, Giant, Supercharger. You know what I'm seeing here, though? I don't see a single Swap Force character. Like, well, there are Swap Force characters, you know, newbies, if you will. But I'm talking like Magna Charge. I'm not seeing any of that. Right? Let's make sure we're not overlooking something. No, we got oh, okay, Washbuckler, yes. So we kind of got everything accounted for here, but this is the current roster. Now, one of the things I stressed at the end of the blog, I sort of covered my hopes for the future. It includes random things. One of them is I hope that they slowly expand on this. So if you're like, oh man, I didn't get Magna Charge, what's wrong with these people? I hope that maybe here come, you know, August or so, maybe 2 months, month and a half out before the next installment of Skylanders, we get an update that releases new characters and new cards, you know, a retail type of a thing. That to me would be ideal. I have no idea if they'll do that or if it's like, hey, you know, Battlecast is going to run a decade and these are your 24 characters. Terrafin's not here, Prism Break, Dino Ring, Ghost, you know, I could just start running down the list. Warnado, he would be so cool looking, I think, in this sort of a card battle game. But that's sort of something I would like to see, is it expand, include more characters, include more cards, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. That said, this is sort of a quick overview for you. And again, what you get inside this battle pack is going to be this sort of starter guide and the collection poster. You can keep tabs on who you need. There's trading shield, which again, I'm not quite 100% on, like, hey guys, I got Spyro here, scan him. You know, let's all have Spyro. I don't know, again, if that's specific to me and you can't have it, or it's everybody gets Spyro. You know, it's like the Oprah show or something. So that said, these cards look cool. I'm looking at Spyro right now, my friends, and it is awesome. That is pretty cool. I mean, just to kind of showcase, again, that's the deck, that's the side, 22 cards here. So that is set up, and again, this is the box you would want to keep intact and easy mobility. This one's just cool, but it's just, let's face it, it's an enlarged version of that for security purposes. Battle pack number 2 is there, and then booster packs. What we'll do here, we will open up Jet Vac just so we have a feel for this, and then I might showcase the cards one by one. But here's a good look at this packaging, playing the free Skylanders Battlecast mobile game. 8-card booster pack, flip it around. Pretty much what we saw in the other packaging. So to expedite things, there are little, can you see them? The little perforations there, so I'm assuming that's how we open this. I hate tearing you, Jet Vac. He's one of my favorites. Let's open this up. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna have a single pack. Beautiful. I love it. What did I tell you I didn't have? There's Jet Vac, Pop Fizz, and Eruptor, sort of on your feature art. Check it out. Jet Vac external packaging, Eruptor internal packaging. So very cool. This is what the little booster packs are gonna look like. And again, that's basically here. There's probably a security device, or it's designed to be more difficult for scalpers to put in their pockets. This is the backside here, bring the Skylanders to life. Very nice packaging, I must say. Let me go ahead and open it just so I can see if there is like the trading shield. I don't think there will be. All right. Oh, these are so cool looking. Oh yeah, you guys are gonna want to. Oh, wow. I wish I could show you this stuff. Oh, we doing great. Okay, here's the little add-on piece, right? I don't think we got anything super rare there. This is like your informational pack. Don't photograph and share pictures without using a trading shield to prevent others from unlocking. It is included in every battle pack. So that's what we have over here, the battle packs, Spyro or Trigger Happy, essentially. Trading shield is not going to be included here, so be leery with your cards. Again, I'll try to get verification straight from Skylanders on that, because I'd really like to know. But let's just do it this way, shall we? I'll do one of them. Which is the coolest looking one? Okay, so let me break it down for you. I got 1 spell, 2 spell, 1 relic, Skylander, Skylander, Skylander. Oh, these are awesome looking cards. I am impressed. Okay, so out of that booster pack of 8, I have 3, 4. I got 4 Skylanders in that pack, 1 relic, and 3 spells. So it's a 4-1-3 breakdown essentially, and that is cool. Now, at the bottoms of the cards. Oh wow. You know what? I think I figured this out, but I can't show you. It's so awkward. Alright, so the majority of these cards in here are silver, like the little elemental logo. I'm looking at a spell that has purple. I'm looking at 2 character cards that are blue. So I don't know if they have increased stats or attacks or what exactly. But these cards are super cool looking. I am pretty impressed. Where's my trading shield here? I'm gonna try to show you. Okay, let's start with, alright, Smash Hit. I got Smash Hit in that pack, so he's not just exclusive to that. I guess since we have him in Battle Pack 2. Oh man, I can't, it covers up the part I want to show you. Anyway, I guess like here is Smash Hit, my friends, and he's like shielded by that, and I can't really showcase more than that because I don't know if I can. But right here on the cards, this is very much present, and again, I can't really showcase it to you, but the majority of these again are silver. But I got didn't get an ultimate. We got a purple, which would be epic, and then we had 2 blues, which are rare. So 2 rares, and then 1 epic, 5 standard. So that was the breakdown there. The cards look so cool though. I wish I could show you. I'm so confused. I want to show you all this stuff, and I don't know if I can. I think I'm gonna stop it here. This is ridiculously long, and I really didn't even cover the details. Again, please, oneofwisdom.com. You can read that thing in no time. You can just skip to the headlines. It will answer so many of your questions. I've got a few myself. I'm going to hit up the PR team, see if they can help me out. This is pretty impressive stuff, I have to say. I'm getting pretty geeked out about it. But the way I'm thinking it goes now is you're going to have common, rare, epic, and ultimate. And then you're going to have your gold and silver foils. Which, ladies and gentlemen, in this envelope that was sent to me. This was not in the battle pack. This was in like the press stuff. Skylanders Battle Pack. Note, I get the trading shield here, which I've sort of showcased to you. It's actually around Smash Hit. We'll see if it's the same color scheme. And 1 quantity silver foil card, right? So, what does a silver foil card look like, you're asking? I'm about to show you. Brace yourself. Now, interestingly, at the bottom of this bad boy, it has a silver, like common type of a thing. So the back of the card looks the same as all of the others, in my opinion. I'm trying to slide this thing in here, and it is awesome. It is so awesome looking. Alright, there we go. So, I've got Smash Hit in there. Okay, if I'm doing this wrong, please don't steal my card if you can steal it, and I can't. But this is Smash It, right? And it's just a standard card. And then this is a spell card, but note the holographic effect. That, my friend. Alright, the batteries died on me that time, but this is a silver foil card. I have no idea what a gold foil card will look like, and I can tell you that the little icon that's in this area that you can't see. Again, I'm going to pull this up so you get a feel for it. Right there, you know, like Tree Rex, you know, has that colored indicator there. Even though that's a silver foil card, it has the common denotation. I got some character cards, for example, Jetvac and Food Fight. I got both of them in there. That's awesome. They were both rare. And then the epic one was a spell, right? Or no, it was the relic, Ageless Bonsai, and it was a rare one. So we'll see. Again, we've only opened 1 pack there, and I'm gonna get some information on like what happens, like, if I were to show you Smash Hit without this? Do I have him and you get him? If I've scanned him in, can you not have him? If I show him to you before I've scanned him in because Apple doesn't have expandable storage, do you get Smash Hit and I don't? I want to find an answer to that. I will do my best to find out. It's sort of unclear here. It's just like, hey, don't photograph it without this, or, blah, 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 and it doesn't really specify. So I'm going to try to get the finite details for you. I wish I could show you all these because I am super impressed, and I am dead tired. It's probably like 3:30 in the morning now, and this is super cool stuff. So oneofwisdom.com, again, I've got all kinds of information on Battlecast for you, pricing, the breakdowns, everything. I'll get these characters added. This is some cool stuff, my friends, and I've not played the game at all because, again, I don't have space on my iPad for it. So be careful if you pick up a battle pack, because you might get addicted to it, and it's a slippery slope we live on, is it not? That's it. I'm gonna have some fun here, open this stuff up. What I'll do, if I can't showcase this stuff to you, like in hand type of a thing, I don't know if I'll like take pictures of each card in a shield, or if I will just document, like, okay guys, my Spyro battle packs 22 cards were blank blank blank. The booster pack 1 had these 8 cards. And then what I'm interested in really, now that I've seen the cards, they sort of have like the attack damage and the health and stuff. Say that I have an Eruptor card and it's common, it's the silver version here, and then we get a rare one. Does it have like increased stats or something? Will they stack and level up like they said duplicates would do? I kind of want information on that. I could possibly answer it if I could play the game. I'd also need the cards, but I'm going to try to get some more clarification on this for you. So if you have questions and you think I can help, and you've actually checked oneofwisdom.com and read everything and didn't find the answer there, let me know in the comments section. I'll do my best to help you out. Again, this is sort of a detail-intensive thing, and it's looking pretty promising, I have to say, so I'm pretty excited about this. My biggest thing right now, I wish this was on PC. That would be fantastic in my book. But I'll try to get some information. I might even ask about the expandability, since I've got to send some questions in. So that said, I am pretty excited about this stuff. And let me know your thoughts. Is this something you were interested in? Were you on the fence now that you've seen it? Are you thinking, oh, he's talking about cards I can't see, I've got to pick up a pack to know what he's talking about? But if I can't showcase these, I'll like document them by hand for you in a spreadsheet, skylanderclub.com, oneofwisdom.com. I'll do my best to share with you what I know, what I find, what cards seem to be common or I get duplicates of the most, etc. So money is fairly tight. I'm very busy at work, but this is cool. This is very cool. The cards themselves are just really well done, in my opinion. So I'm excited, man. That's it. Thanks so much for watching. Again, sorry for this sort of being rambling and bouncing around. It's a little awkward because I can't open this up and show you, as I would like to. There's also a lot I don't know, and it's brand new, so I'm going to try to get some answers to questions. We'll come back in again. Please, 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 oneofwisdom.com, just read the post. I'll have it linked first thing in the video description box. You don't even have to click read more, and it's going to take you where you need to go. That's it. Well, I have you here, and before you go, what I'm going to do here, if you have not seen Wisdom Plays Minecraft or my feature video, I've started a deal in Wisdom Plays Minecraft. It's called the Wall of Wisdom, and people can leave a comment that says, I'm a scholar of wisdom, and then I want you to include what you like watching the most on the channel or what brought you here. So for most of you, it's going to be Skylanders, and depending on when you came in, it would be SSA, Giants, Swap Force, Trap Team, Superchargers, maybe Battlecast, who knows. That's sort of like kind of a bragging rights deal, like, hey, I've been watching since SSA in 2011. Someone else might have been like, hey, I found you in Swap Force when I was looking for, how to complete this level. I will put a brick in the wall of Wisdom. It'll have a sign. It's kind of my way of recognizing you for watching the videos, for supporting the channel. It's sort of an in-game shout out for you. I've thought for years how to do this. I've come up with a wall of Wisdom. I think it's a pretty good idea. It seems to be going over well. I know some of you are probably oblivious to it if you just live on the Skylanders side. But in addition to the standard Scholars of Wisdom, I do contests where you can get special bricks or your name on the wall again and again and again. This is going to be one of them. If you leave hashtag Battlecast, I will give you a special brick in the wall. Just use your YouTube username. If you're Portal Master 24, but you want to be recognized as David Bradley or Alicia Silverstone, which if she's watching, that's pretty awesome. But, you know, if you want to go by, you know, your name instead of your username, whatever it is, just put it there. I'll get you the brick in the wall of Wisdom. If I don't, keep hitting me up. I'll do it eventually. Sometimes it's hard to get in. That said, just please make it a new comments. Otherwise, I don't get notification on them, and then it gets really hard to find. So check that out, though, if you want to. It's just my featured video on the channel now, Scholars of Wisdom. It'll sort of explain it to you in detail, but I gotta say, Battlecast is pretty freaking cool at this point in time. And I've not played the game. I have no way of playing it. And I'm pretty stoked. So that said, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. If you picked it up, what have you gotten? Are you playing anybody? How's it going online? Are you going to play the game? Are you going to collect the cards? Are you going to do one or the other? Are you going to do both? How do you feel about the packaging, the pricing, whatever you want to talk about, feel free. And again, I hit up on a lot of things on the blog post, and I want you to check out more discussion there. So that said, many more videos I believe to come on this matter, so stay tuned. If I do gameplay on this, just gonna tell you right now, it's probably gonna be streamed on Twitch, so you want to follow me there, or on Twitter. I'll always tweet before I go live. If you're not into Twitch or something, fear not, I'll export everything over to YouTube. But that's kind of what I'm thinking I'll do, is probably stream it and then export it. It just seems like the way to do things. So that said, I will quit rambling. This is going to be ridiculously long. My apologies. But very cool stuff. Very, very cool stuff. So like I said, let me know your thoughts. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, Twitch, Twitter, follow me there. I'm on Facebook, Google+. Make sure you're subscribed. It'll keep you up with all the latest. Once again, thanks for your support. I hope you're as excited about Battlecast as I am. If you weren't, I hope you are now, because this is pretty cool stuff, I have to say. So nonetheless, thanks for watching. I'll catch you back here later. Hope everybody has a great, well, it's not Friday, it's Wednesday tomorrow. So have a great Wednesday. Adios.